Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, come on in and join the family. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and remember the notification bell so you can be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create lovely DIYs using mostly items that I find at the Dollar Tree. I try to keep my DIYs budget friendly but easy to do. I am sharing with you some more of my fall DIYs. So if you want to see what I came up with, then keep watching. Thank you so much again for watching another one of my videos. I am sharing with you in this video 4 fall centerpieces that I have created using some Dollar Tree items as well as some Walmart items. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started with the first one, and I'll be using 2 of these wooden crates from the Dollar Tree. I have this little wooden box that has this little insert, but I only will be using the box. I also will be using this 3-pack of pumpkins, and I will be using 2 off of this pack. So I'm going to remove those now, and I'll use that other one for a later DIY. And these are my Dollar Tree items. From Walmart, I found this cute little pumpkin pick, and this came off Walmart 98-cent rack. And they also had these cute little fall picks for 98 cents as well. Also from Walmart, I'll be using these lamb's ears, and you get 2 stems for $2, and I'll be using these as well. And the paint choices for this DIY will be the antique wax as well as the plaster color. And the first thing I'm going to do is assemble my 3 wood pieces together, and I'm just going in with my hot glue and adding it to the edge of both of the crates. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little box, and I am going to glue that right on top of the edges of both of the crates, just like this. And so I'm going to press this down, and since there's not so much space to glue down, what I'm going to do is I am going to flip this over, and I'm going to add some extra glue in the creases because I want to make sure that everything stays together. And so I'm just adding extra glue. And now that everything is glued together, I'm now going to go in and paint this DIY using that plaster color chalk paint. And now that everything is painted, I'm now going to go in with that antique wax color, and I'm going to dry brush over that plaster color. These centerpieces that I am creating today are very simple, very easy to do. And so after I finish dry brushing over this, all I'm going to do is add in my floral and my pumpkins. And so this is how it looks. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip these lamb's ears down some, and I'm going to add them to the center of this DIY. I'm not using any foam or anything extra. I didn't want to add anything. I think it will stay in there like I need it once I arrange it. And I did clip that pick down just a little bit, and I'm going to add that to the center of these 2 lamb ear stems. And so what I'm going to do is pull off these stems off of both of these bunches. They pull off really easy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 stems, and I am going to add them to each crate. And then I'm just going to add my pumpkin right on top. I'm keeping the clip on there because I'm actually going to clip the pumpkin to one of the leaves, and that way it will stay on there. And what I'm going to do is repeat this step on the other side. This was really simple. I love it. It is so cute. I really like how this turned out. I really love the color of this. I'm actually going to be sharing these centerpieces with my beautiful sisters because I am helping them get their homes ready for fall. So I wanted to share some of my DIYs with them. So I hope they enjoy these centerpieces. I really love how this one turned out. So simple, but really cute. I really like how this turned out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on my second DIY for today. And what I'll be using is one of these little wooden signs from the Dollar Tree. I also have one of the little wood cubes out of the craft section of the Dollar Tree. I also will be using some of their yellow paint. And my Walmart items for today, I have some of the raffia, and I think I paid close to $3 for this pack. And off of the 98-cent rack, I found these really cute fall picks. The Dollar Tree put out some, Walmart put out some really cute fall picks for 98 cents, and I will be using 3 of these for this DIY. I also will be using some of my burnt orange acrylic paint. The first thing I'm going to do is pull off this little hanging piece in the back because I will not be needing that. And then I'm just going to go and glue down my little wood cube right in the center of this wood sign. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that burnt orange acrylic paint, and I'm going to paint this DIY. I really love this color, and I painted the whole thing. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take that yellow paint from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to distress around the edges. I just want to give it a little color to it. This yellow is not going to be this bright. It's actually going to oxidize down and be really dim, and it's just going to give it just a little hint of color. And I'm just adding around the edges, and I just gave it a little hint of the yellow to kind of go with the decor that's going to be on the inside. And so what I'm going to do is just add in my raffia. I'm not adding much. I just want to get a little cushion because I'm just going to lay these picks right on top of this raffia. I'm just going to add all 3 of them, and I'm just going to lay them down. So I'm going to lay this one facing this way, and then I'm going to take the same one and face it the opposite way, and then I'm just going to blend in that third pick. And this centerpiece is very simple as well, but I think it is so pretty, and I really love the color. And so this is how it turned out. Very pretty. I absolutely love this one. And as you can see, the yellow that I added just kind of dulled things down, and it just gave it a little pop of color to match the decor pieces that's in the inside. I'm very happy with how this turned out. Super cute. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on a third DIY for today. And what I'll be using for that DIY is one of these foam pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Now they had these last year, so I was happy to find one this year. I will be using some of the rope, and I have 2 bunches of these cute little fall florals, and I also have 2 of these other florals from the Dollar Tree, and I will be using some of the Dollar Tree rocks for this DIY, and I will be going in with my cinnamon color acrylic paint and my burnt umber color paint. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the top of this pumpkin out using my little X-Acto knife, and I'm just cutting right around the top. There's actually like a little line, so I can just pop that right out, and as you can see, it's hollow. And so what I'm going to do is go in with that cinnamon color, and I'm going to paint this pumpkin. You can go in with several coats if you want to get a full coverage, but I don't mind if some of this orange peek through, so I'm just going to go in with one coat of this paint. And now that it has dried, I'm going to now go in with that burnt umber color, and I'm going to use a smaller brush, and I'm just going to go in each crease around this pumpkin with that paint, and I'm going to just stress a little bit of it onto the pumpkin. Not much, just a little bit in a few spots. And this is how it looks so far. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add this entire bag of rocks into this pumpkin, because this is how I'm going to give it some weight. This pumpkin is very light by it being foam, and so I'm actually going to weigh it down with these rocks, as well as I wanted these rocks to be part of the decor. And I did add the whole bag, and so now what I'm going to do is go around the opening with this piece of rope, and I'm just going to tack it right close to the edge, and I'm going to go all the way around the opening. And then what I'm going to do is just cut off the excess rope, and then I'm going to tack it down as tight as I can with the hot glue. And this is how that turned out. And what I'm going to do now is just add in my floral pieces, but what I'm going to do is cut them all down to the last notch on the stem. And now I'm just going to add them in my pumpkin, and what I'm going to do is spread out the floral pieces because I want them to be on the outside, and I'm going to do both of those bunches. And then in the inside I will add the other two because I want them more in the middle, and I didn't want to add too much floral because I wanted you to be able to see the rope and a little hint of the rocks. So I didn't want this to be real full, but you can make it full. I just wanted to make sure that you can see the other decor that I added to this pumpkin, and I really like how this turned out. This is really cute. This is very simple, but it is also very cute. I'm really happy with how this DIY turned out. This is a really cute centerpiece, and I love how the pumpkin turned out. This is so cute, and I do have another DIY using this pumpkin, but I wanted to see how this was going to turn out first, and I'm very happy with how it looks. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get started on the last DIY for today, and for that centerpiece I will be using one of these tall vases from the Dollar Tree. I also have 2 packs of these multicolor raffias. I think these are so cute. I have 2 packs, but I'm only going to be using 1. I really love that. And so now I'm going to go over my floral that I'll be using, and I purchased all of my floral from the Dollar Tree. I have 3 bunches of these multicolor fall floral bunches, and as you can see, they have like a hint of purple and pink. I don't know if you can see them, but they are so pretty. I love that. And look at this cute pic here. You can see the little purple in this one as well. I love these sunflowers. So adorable. And I have this little bunch here as well, and it has a hint of the pink and purple. So pretty for fall. And I'm going to use this little pick here, but I am going to remove the little green leaves. And so basically what I'm going to do is I took all 3 bunches of raffia and I just mixed them together to blend all of the colors together. And so I'm just taking the blended raffia and I'm just going to stuff it right down inside of the vase, and I'm just going to push it down. And once I get all the raffia inside of the vase, I'm just going to start adding in my floral pieces. I'm going to take all of those multicolor leaf pieces first and add those in there because I'm going to spread those out. I want this to spread out, and so I want all of the multicolor leaves to come out because I want them all to be on the outside of the sunflowers. And I'm just adding one bunch at a time, and then I'm spreading them out. And now I'm going to go in with that other pick that has the berries to them, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to do the same. And then I'm going to add in my sunflowers because I wanted to make sure that you can see the sunflower pick. This is so cute. And then I'm going to add in the last floral bunch, and I will be done with this centerpiece. And this is how it turned out. So simple, but so beautiful. I absolutely love the colors. They are so pretty. The little hint of pink and purple mixed with the dark orange and the little yellow color. This is so pretty. It's beautiful for fall. I'm absolutely happy with it. And it was so simple and easy to make. And here's another look of the other centerpieces that I created today. And this is the first one. And I love that this one is so simple, so easy. And I like that this is a transition piece because you can take these pumpkins out later and add in some holiday decor. And so I think this is really pretty. And I do love the way the color is distressed. It's very simple, but it's very pretty. And I love it. As always, let me know in the comment box down below which one of these DIYs is your favorite. And here's the second one that I created for today. I love the simplicity of this one. It's very simple, but it's very fall. I love it. I love the colors. I think this is so pretty. I just want to say thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. If you like this video, please remember to give it thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate it. And thank you so much for all your thoughtful comments. And here's a look at that pumpkin. I love this pumpkin centerpiece. It is so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video just as much as I did. And until next time, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.